Hello, welcome to the Drama Department. My name's John and I'm the Technical Manager here, and I'd like to show you around some of our facilities. We've also got some students to answer some questions as we go. The Drama Department is based on two sites. Thornlea, where we are now, houses the Alexander Building and the White House. The White House is a mansion that contains 3 rehearsal studios on the ground floor and staff offices on the first floor. The Alexander Building is the main hub of the Drama Department, which is where a lot of the other staff offices are, and we also have our admin team and our technical team are based there, as well as a whole load of studio space, rehearsal space, meeting space and teaching space. The Alexander Building is a wonderful resource for drama students. It enabled us to grow to our current size of around 140 undergraduate students in each year. This is composed of around 100 single honours students and 40 combined honours students studying English and drama or other combined options. The number of practical spaces we have means we can keep practical class sizes low, and our spaces are designed to accommodate up to 20 in each of our 6 fully equipped drama studios. Moving down the corridor here, we pass GP 1 and 2, which are small general purpose rooms for meetings, seminars, small rehearsals and tutorials, before we emerge into one of our 2 main studio spaces on this site. This is TS2. It's a huge multi-purpose space. It can be used for meetings, rehearsals, workshops, lectures, performances. Natural light is very important, so there's a full height window which enables us to see across the valley to the rest of campus. We can also draw the curtains to black out the space entirely for performance use. There's a lighting rig in the studio with a range of lanterns, including moving lights and projection equipment, and each of our studios has a sound and AV control system in the space. Technical equipment can also be operated from the control room, which overlooks the space. In performance mode, the studio can accommodate an audience of up to 50 in a range of different configurations. The wooden studio floor is sprung and is excellent for practical work. This is one of 2 identical studios in this building. TS1 and 2 are both the same facilities, same gorgeous view, and both can be used for performances. As we come out of the space, we pass changing rooms, toilets and showers. Up the stairs we pass a seminar room, some staff offices. On the way towards our next practical studio space, this is TS3. Again, wooden sprung floor, lighting rig covering the whole studio, a projection system for teaching, plenty of natural light for rehearsals, and again works really well as a performance space. As we come out of TS3, we enter the upper foyer, which is a really useful gathering space before classes, but also houses the Careers Toolkit, which is a collection of fact sheets and information that alumni have written for us about how the industry works, how to find job information, how to find resources that students will need when they enter the real world. Beyond the foyer are 2 additional teaching spaces. TS4 has a gorgeous wooden floor and is a really useful multi-purpose space, teaching, seminars, practical rehearsals. Adjacent to that we have TS5, which again is a really useful space for large groups to rehearse in, and also doubles as a teaching space as well. Max, can you tell us a bit about why you came to Exeter?
The reasons I chose to go to Exeter were down to the open days and audition days I attended 3 years ago, when I was just captivated by the amazing spaces they had and the different equipment that they had, and the seemingly endless props that were open to students to use whenever they wanted, as well as you were able to create your own props in the fantastic workshop facilities they have there. And there's a couple computer suites with editing. When I was looking around, I was just thinking, wow, this is just fantastic. It's got everything you could possibly need to create art, create theatre, and it has proven to be so wonderful over my time. Then on my audition day, I was lucky enough to speak to a couple of people, and the lecturers really engaged with me and seemed interested in what I had to say, and that has never left over my 3 years at Exeter. So I implore you to attend. It is such a fantastic uni, and they have served me wonderfully well over my time there.
So the main reason I chose drama at Exeter was because I wanted to find a course where I could be academically and practically challenged, but while still being in a really safe and nurturing environment. And I found it so evident on the drama department's open day. There was such a lovely, warm and welcoming energy throughout the department. It really felt like everyone was rooting for everyone to do their best. And for me, I think it's the department's ethos and energy that has really given me the confidence to strive for success, both in and outside of my course.
You'll notice as you go around to the drama department that there are these screens in places. Now these screens act as an information point for drama students. On the opening page you've got the recent social media posts that the department's done, events going on in the department, and if you click the button to the side of it, it makes a nice funny noise, and it then gives you access to today's room timetable, because in drama we have our own room booking system. When those aren't booked by lecturers, they're not booked for taught time. They're available to students. By coming to this department in this university, you're not only getting access to the lecturing, you're getting access to all the facilities. And when I made my decision, that was one of the big decisions for me. That was really what swayed me towards Exeter, was that the facilities are so above anything else I saw. So when you're here, whether it's at another uni, when you're at a drama department, make sure you make the most use of everything you possibly can.
Thanks to Louis, Izzy and Max for doing that out of isolation. The next stop on the tour is the undergraduate computer suite. This is equipped with 8 Windows computers for general essay writing, research, printing and so on. As many drama students spend a lot of time in the building, we've provided this facility to enable them to get on with work between sessions, which they might have booked throughout the day. Across the corridor is the multimedia studio. This is equipped with 6 state-of-the-art iMac computers for video and audio editing and production. We do encourage drama students to make maximum use of all of our facilities. The 6 iMacs here can be used by students for creating trailers for their shows, editing short films, or mixing down audio they may have recorded in one of our 2 sound studios, which we have on the Thornlea site. Like all of our technical facilities, the sound studios can be used by students for their own projects or for course-related work, and the drama tech team provide training and support to anyone that needs it. Other facilities on site include a large workshop for prop making and painting, and a huge costume store, which contains thousands of items, which students can borrow for course-related productions. There's also a huge collection of props and furniture which can be borrowed for shows, and these are all catalogued on the department's Chronos system, which also runs the room bookings. Students can make bookings for equipment, props, furniture, anything basically, online, and then come to the technical office to collect it. Leaving the Thornlea site behind now, we're walking up the hill for about 7 or 8 minutes until we arrive at what used to be the university library. It was built in 1940, and since the mid-1980s it's been a multi-purpose drama space. Roborough Studios consists of 3 spaces which are divided up by movable partition walls. They can open up into one huge performance space, or they can be used as individual rehearsal or performance spaces. When it's opened up, the space is around 30 metres long and 12 metres wide. Each of the studios is fully technically equipped with state-of-the-art lighting, sound and projection systems. A couple of times a year we also build a raked auditorium of around 120 seats for productions. All of the practical and technical work in the department is facilitated and supported by the dedicated tech team. Technical skills are taught in the second year as part of the Digital Theatre Crafts module, but we also encourage students to help us through internships and placements, particularly during the Term 3 festival. There are also a huge range of opportunities for students to get involved with the technical, production and performance aspects of the theatre societies run by the Guild of Students.
We have loads of societies that you can get involved in. So we have Footlights and Shotgun, who both do musicals. We have Spotlights, who are our audition show choir, and they've sold out Fringe 3 years in a row. We have Gilbert and Sullivan Society, Comedy Society, Shake Sock, Theatre Goers Society, Opera Society. There's really loads. We have X-Tech for anyone who's interested in anything tech-wise. We also have Theatre with Teeth, who specialise in like student written work, which is really cool. They do their 24-hour plays, so there's 24 hours to put on a show from producing it to performing it. Really cool. I'll quickly talk about T3. So anyone can propose a production in their second term, whether they've written it or it's one that they'd like to direct. And then our third term is completely dedicated to our own performance festival. It's so great to be a part of, and I think it is undoubtedly one of the best parts of the degree.
Great, thanks very much for that, Emma. And thank you for joining us for this virtual open day tour. We look forward to showing you around and seeing you around the facilities as soon as we can get things back open again. And in the meantime, if you have any other questions, feel free to email us at dramatech@exeter.ac.uk, and we'll see you soon.